I said I was going to have a Pac-12 offering here. I don't know if it's worthy of that.
The whole West Coast is waiting.
Okay, so the MAC is playing tonight. There's 3 games tonight. If I'm the Pac-12 and I want to own a day, why don't I just play Wednesday night football? Because you're playing at 9 a.m. West Coast time now. And you're a West Coast fan, and you're going, what are we doing? Like, what happened to the Pac-12? The artist formerly known as the Pac-12. If I just say, we're playing Wednesday night, and it's Pac-12 night, and you're playing those games, then I would seriously consider that. Because you want to be relevant. You're not relevant unless you go, hey, we're on at 9 a.m. in the morning. Okay, but Arizona State, USC snuck up on people. People on the East Coast it snuck up on. You're like, wait, what? But it feels like these are desperate times for the Pac-12. And just being relevant. You want people to see Oregon. Is Oregon going to be a team that we would put in the top 10, top 5? The MAC feels more relevant than the Pac-12, and that should never happen. Why not just own Wednesday night? Saturday night used to be a big deal for the Pac-12. And loved watching those games late at night, East Coast time. Because I don't want to have an East Coast bias, of course. But like at this stage right now, I don't know how many games you get in. You've already had 1 game canceled. And you just want to can we get 6, 7 games in here? Can we have somebody watch us? Can we have somebody write about us? It's like the standalone game on Thursday night always gets so much attention written about it. And it's by default because it's Thursday night. The Pac-12 needs somebody to be watching. Yeah, McLevin.
This is going to sound very contrarian, but maybe the Pac-12 is like orienting itself around like academics and they don't feel like these programs are all in. I mean, USC, I feel because of the scandal, like is stepping back. They don't want to be a jock school because of the lawsuit and stuff.
Well,
and Washington, all these schools, like, I don't know, like I don't know why it's such a big deal for Pac-12 to get the TV money.
Why can't you do both? Why can't you do both?
You can't do both. You can't. I mean, Notre Dame is finally back in, but you can't have high academic standards and have like the best team in the country, right? Isn't that
just having a relevant team? That Pac-12 is not relevant, and it's a shame because it feels like there's a big 4, not a big 5 anymore. And the Pac-12 network has not been successful, and there's so much talent certainly out there on the West Coast, and it just feels like this is a lost season for them.
But like UCLA they're not going to spend on football like those. Like we've heard that a million times.
I know that.
Yeah.
I know that.
Cal is not going to do that.
Well, the Pac-12 should decide what it wants to be then. I mean, Stanford's had both. They've had success, academic standards. I mean, it works. I know that Michigan's talked about how, Rich Rodriguez came to Jim Harbaugh's defense saying that, hey, you can't get everybody in that you want to get in. Notre Dame, same thing. They can't get in everybody they want to get in. I still go back, and I'll take a break because Jim Gray is going to join us. But Urban Meyer, when he was looking at the Notre Dame job. Now, this came from Jerome Bettis, the Notre Dame grad. And he said they were trying to get Urban Meyer to take the Notre Dame job. I guess he went through South Bend, and he said, how many players can I get in who might be on the cutting line, the edge here? And I think they said you could get 1. Now, Lou Holtz got 2 each year, where they admitted somebody they probably, like Tony Rice, I think they admitted that they wouldn't have admitted during normal circumstances. He won a national title. Yeah, Paulie?
Other schools down south, they work in 2 smart kids. Like, let's get a kicker with a 4.0 and help the whole team.
Yeah, we gotta get somebody who's got a good grade point average to raise that up. But
how about a walk-on with like bangs with a 4.0?
Urban Meyer just kept going. He was like, I'm going to head down to Florida. Like, I'm going to pass through here. And this is Jerome Bettis telling me the story. He's like, we were trying to say, come on, you take the job. I got one guy who might not get in normally. And then he was like, I'm going to keep going south and heading to Florida.